Question answers of the lesson Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom continued. Question: what does Mandela thank the international leaders for? Answer is: Mandela thanked the international leaders for joining the South African public for their common victory of justice, peace, and human dignity. Next question: what ideals does he set out for the future of South Africa? Answer is: he sets out the following ideals for the future of South Africa: liberation of all South Africans from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender, and other discrimination. Then questions from next comprehension: what do the military generals do? How has their attitudes changed and why? So answer is: the military generals salute Mr. Mandela and pledge their loyalty to the new government. Their attitudes have changed in favor of the new government because the government following the policy of apartheid, of which they were a part, has been rooted out completely. Next answer is next question is: why were two national anthems sung? So answer is: two national anthems were sung. The singing of Nkosi Sikelel' Africa marked the end of the much hated anthem which was sung for the last time. The new national anthem represented as a symbol the new era of freedom, democracy, equality, and happiness for all. Then next question: how does Mandela describe the systems of government in his country in the first decade and in the final decade of the 20th century? So answer is: Mandela says that in the first decade of the 20th century, a few years after the bitter Anglo-Boer War and before Mandela's birth, the white-skinned people of South Africa patched up their differences and erected a system of racial domination against the dark-skinned people of their own land. That structure was the harshest, most inhuman societies of the world has ever known. Now, in the last decade of the 20th century, the system had been overturned forever and replaced by one that recognized the rights and freedom of all people regardless of the color of their skin. Then next is: what does courage mean to Mandela? So answer: according to Mandela, courage was not the absence of fear but the victory over it. The brave is not he who does not feel afraid but he who conquers that fear. Then next question: what does he think is natural, to love or to hate? In this answer is: he thinks that to love is more natural than to hate. He has an opinion that people must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, because love comes more naturally to the human heart than hate. So these are the question answers from your comprehension check. There are some more questions which we will do later. Thank you.